Everybody, this is Travis at MUDD Just want to talk briefly about the two options that Barnett offers as far as slingshot replacement bands go. Some of their slingshots come with the standard pole or the normal pole band, and then some come with what's called the Magnum pole. Obviously the Magnum is going to give you a little bit more strength, a little bit more distance and power. You might sacrifice a little bit of accuracy anytime you add power. Sometimes you lose some accuracy, but to make the longer shots, definitely recommend going with the Barnett Magnum slingshot. And then for just your normal standard stuff, this one will do just great. But the reality is this one's going to do fine in most situations. But if you really want to, you just don't feel like you're getting enough power out of this one, this is an easy one to upgrade to. Cool thing about these, these will actually fit pretty much any tubular slingshot. I don't know if you can see that, but even like a True Mark, if you wanted to throw this band on a True Mark, I notice these are a little bit longer. These would probably work, working that way, and vice versa. The True Mark bands would probably work on the Barnett if you preferred those. So they come with a leather pouch. It's kind of soft leather. One thing I did like about the pouches that Barnett offers is they are big. You can get plenty of room, plenty of gripping power, so that you can put a rock in there or whatever you like to shoot. It's always recommended that you use standard slingshot ammo, just to keep your slingshot safe and not break any of your forks or possibly get a ricochet. Anytime you start getting big rocks in there, you can obviously have some issues. But these are the two options they offer. Again, it's the Magnum here in red. Red kind of, you can associate that with power, so it's pretty easy to distinguish. And then this is the standard normal pole. But like I said, with the Barnetts, they tend to be a little bit stronger and harder to pull anyway. So you're already getting some pretty good strength out of them, just with the standard. But if you want to go that extra mile, pick up the Magnum. But these are fairly cheap, easy to order with your order of a slingshot, and have a couple extra replacement bands. Fairly easy to replace. Let me see if I can kind of show you how to do that. This is the Cobra here. But all you really do is you can kind of see, if you just start to work that off, and if you just roll it back like I'm doing here, eventually that just comes right off. And then if you use just a little alcohol rubbing alcohol to dip it into, or at least the fork end, and then put it on your band or your slingshot, and then make sure that your pouch is lined up the way you want, because if you don't, when it dries up, it definitely it's hard to move. You have to take the band off. It's best to just do it once so you don't weaken the band at all. And it's best if you let them sit for about 24 hours after you do that. You put them on just to make sure it's fully dried and it's fully set into place. You don't want to pull these back and pull back real hard and have it snap you in the face. So anyway, these are the Barnett slingshot bands. Hope you like them. Come check us out at www.muddcreek.com.